Mom, this is you when you're riding. This is Mom when she goes over a jump.
Do not be rude to your mother.
I have a photo of her going like this. Over the jump. She's mid-air on top of her. She's like looking down. And I'm like, Mom.
Hey.
She makes fun of me.
The good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life.
Good morning, Shy Folk, and welcome back to Old Man Willow Farm. My name's Diane, and I run a horse boarding, training, and lesson facility here in the Willamette Valley. And I love to share our life here at the farm with you. So today, I'm going to take you along as I teach a riding lesson. And if some of you have been following our vlog, you will know that I bought, recently we bought a horse for our student, Helen. And she's a baby, so she's here at the barn. She's in training with me, and she will be for a number of months. But she is coming along so well and so fast and so sweet that I feel that she is ready for Helen to have her first riding lesson on. And just, you know, in case there's a huge uproar there, let me just be clear. I do not recommend buying a young horse and sticking a young rider on top of them and letting them learn together. That's not a recipe for success. But the way Helen and her mom are doing this is a great way to do it. They bought a young horse. They understand their own limitations, so they have the horse in training with me. And Helen is going to be riding the horse once a week, just developing a bond with the horse, just keeping it very quiet, very slow in a controlled environment, which is the lesson environment. And that way they get used to one another, and she learns the training techniques that I'm teaching the horse. She learns to apply those techniques herself. So they'll be learning together. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this vlog, and let's go and learn how to ride a unicorn. So Helen is getting ready for her first lesson on Perl. Are you excited, Helen?
Very.
Yeah. She has been going so well. If you saw last week's vlog, you'll see how much she's progressed just over the past 2 weeks. And so she is going to have a lesson today. And I know that they are going to be absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
And she looks so good in purple.
Look at her in black and pink.
I know. So beautiful. Yeah. But I think like grays look better. It look great in any color, honestly. They're just.
I think they look so good in yellow. That's just my opinion, but yellow gets really dirty. But it's still really pretty.
Getting that saddle on.
Oh wait, does she need one of those pads?
I don't know. Step back and check if your seat of your saddle looks level. No, from the side.
Oh, from here?
And look at it. Does the seat look level?
Yes.
If the seat looks level, then she doesn't need a pad.
Okay.
It's because Roxy is older and she has a hollowed out back that we need the riser pad at the back to make sure that your saddle seat is level.
There's like a little gap in between when I do it.
Yeah. So remember to put your keepers on for the saddle pad.
Oh.
Yep. Otherwise it's going to slide.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that goes over the under the girth and through the girth strap.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'll try it today.
It's all just to stop the pad from slipping back. Yeah.
This is going to be very loose.
We can tighten a lot on the other side.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Ooh, hey, perfect.
So before we get started on our lesson, let me give you a little background about where Helen is and kind of what level she's at. So she started riding with me about 2 years ago. She was doing great, and then she had a couple of bad falls. She broke her arm, she got backed off, and she lost a little bit of confidence. So that kind of set her back a little bit. And right now what we're doing is we're working on just like rebuilding that confidence. So what she tends to do is when she gets nervous, she just wants to kind of grab onto the horse's mouth, which is what a lot of novice students do when they get nervous, which is why teaching your horse to lunge is so invaluable, because I do a lot of lunge work with my students, and that way they get to learn how to ride with their seat and legs rather than their hands, and I have control of the horse, and that's kind of, it gives them a little bit of confidence as well. So we're going to start out this lesson today. We're going to start out on the lunge, work a little bit on the lunge, and then we'll come off the lunge. And as I said, most of what I do with her, you'll see, replicates what I'm actually doing with the horse in training. About 6 months ago, we organized for Helen to lease Roxy. And Roxy is a wonderful old girl. She's just such a sweetheart. She's a schoolmaster, and she's done an amazing job helping Helen to just regain her confidence and just to have fun. So she has been invaluable in that process. And she's progressed so much. They've done a couple of horse shows together, did a little eventing show, and they did a great job. So I feel like Helen has gained enough confidence now to move forward again. But one of the major things that we're working on and that we still have to work on is just getting her to relax up there and to have fun and not to stress out or get too tense. And Roxy helped her to do that, and now we need to translate those lessons that she's learned on Roxy onto Perl. So hopefully they'll make a great combination, and Roxy has laid enough of a groundwork that Helen will be able to have the confidence to move forward with Perl. So we're asking for the bend. Inside leg, outside hand, don't let it twist her head. Outside hand and leg controls the shoulder.
A little more contact.
And inside leg now, new bend. Good job. And inside leg to outside hand. Keep that outside hand.
She tries to turn her head.
That's a baby thing. They try and twist their head to avoid the contact. So you just have to make sure that you correct that. Okay, so I'm going to have you just go up straight up the long side, and you can pick up your contact a little bit, and when you're ready you can ask for a trot. Okay, whenever you're ready. Remember that shoulder back, elbows bent. Remember, as you deepen your seat and get your shoulder back, you make your seat a little more effective to slow her down. Beautiful, Helen. Good job. And you can circle around me 20 meters. Just look ahead, think about your circle, shoulder. Good girl. Look ahead and plan where your circle wants to go. You have to help her by thinking ahead. Outside hand and leg controls the shoulder. Inside leg asks for the bend. So be careful of asking too much. So when you want to slow it down, just be gentle, squeeze with your fingers. Like you asked a little much there, so she thought you wanted to go to a walk. So now just gentle squeeze, tighten your seat bone, and then soften forward. Try and keep as consistent a rhythm as you can. And sit down the long side, and ask for the walk. Sit deep. Very nice. Give her a pat. Yes, with the riding helmet on, she's ready for action. Okay, Helen, run and jump the jump. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. Good boy, Rigby.
Okay, my first lesson was great. Pearl, she kept a very steady, even trot, and I just had to work on bending and using my reins. Otherwise, she was perfect. Absolute unicorn.
Do you love your unicorn?
Oh, yes.
Is she living up to your expectations?
Oh, she was already at the expectations, but yeah.
Awesome first lesson. Well done, Helen.
Gonna have a taste of the good life. Here we go up. We're gonna rock this club till